Thank you for joining us today. It's truly been an honor to serve those that you love and care about. Due to HIPAA and our relationship with them being healthcare-based, we won't be reading their names aloud. But please know that we know as well as you do who they are. We are definitely blessed to have been a part of their lives and yours. Thank you.
Farewell is an old-fashioned word. It is rooted in an ancient English form that means to journey, to travel, to experience. It invites us to consider that those who have gone on and those who remain might find a way to journey well. Today, as we travel together, we will be remembering the lives of so many wondrous people and the fingerprints they have left upon this world. And it is our hope that we will journey well. There's a sacredness to this time, a kind of agreed set-apartness, where music and story will invite us to stop and remember and recognize our human response to loss. Perhaps that is the hardest part, to be still, to allow for the deep listening of self that allows us to express our feelings and to tend to them with generosity and gentleness. Our hearts, and maybe even our words, may take on the characteristic of a lament, another old-fashioned word, where we come to know that our experience of grief can call forth all kinds of feelings, some of them sad, feelings of camaraderie and community, and even joy as we remember the vibrant lives of our loved ones. Lament gives expression to the feelings of deep pain that we can embody as we grieve. Although grief may appear to be a very lonely journey, it is our hope that you will remember that we are here to journey with you. We won't try to fix you. We will simply meet you where you are at, with a spirit of generosity, kindness, and compassion. Perhaps today, as we travel together, we will experience a kind of connectedness that is made known when we express feelings, relive loving memories, and embrace the supportive company of each person who joins in our circle of care. May all things be made well.
So I am starting to cast a sacred circle. From the east to the south, to the west, to the north, and in the center, holding the uncertainty of grief, which is its own journey. At the threshold, I ask for help from the wisdom traditions, and so some energy from the lovely entities, ancestor spirits, that they be present with us. At the threshold, we know that grief is a cycle. It cycles around and around. And here's the threshold to enter into another cycle of grieving. And these are river stones, setting a path for us even as we know our loved ones are loved and are in our hearts. We walk the sacred path of grief over and over through so many spirals. We walk into the center and we walk out of the center. Sometimes at the center, there is a candle lit, and there is water. And pour out our hearts, pour out our knowing, pour out our grief, pour out our loving. As we walk the spiral, we offer libations to all our ancestors. And we can come back to see what is left. In this tearing, is a heart, because that's what grief gives us. And so walk back in and walk back out of the spiral, and the light always stays. And sometimes it travels with us as we honor those who have gone before. But our hearts are with us always.
Journey with me to the ocean, and we will toss our shattered selves like broken glass into the water, our edges sharpened by loss and the fractures of this world. Each wave is unpredictable, some undulating, sadness allowing for reflection, while others conspire to alarming heights, claiming our breath. Our fragments roil the billows that churn and polish. We fight, we sink. We float, we surf. There is no right way to navigate a wave. The ocean absorbs whoever we are, however we are. Shards of our former selves, searching for new bearings. Bearings will come with wisdom gained, not in orienting ourselves to what is unpredictable, but in perceiving the ocean to which we're immersed. May we feel courage to enter this ocean, the same courage that allowed us to love someone so profoundly in the face of inevitable loss. May we trust this love to care for us, even as we're separated from love's very vessels. Knowing that tossed in this ocean of healing, we will emerge onto shore, our edges soft, a rounded glow, shards transformed into treasures.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer ceased its bloom, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll be listening. In the road I'll stop and turn, then the wind will set me racing as my journey nears its end, and the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow, set me free to find my calling, I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound again.
First, a moment of silence to gather our hearts, minds, and spirits. Today we remember and offer our journeys. We remember and offer the joys and laughter, the tears and sorrows of our journeys with our loved ones. We remember and offer the times of ease and the times of struggle, the moments of pain and the moments of contentment. We remember and offer the exciting times and the mundane moments. We remember and offer our journeys. As we continue to journey now, may we remember our loved ones continue with us in our lives. As we journey, may we know and cling to the hope that we are not alone. There are people alongside us to lift us up and hold us close, to step as we step, and to rest as we rest. We remember as we journey, and as we journey, we remember.
I believe that a large part of living fully is knowing those who have, who are. Those unsure of if they'll be tomorrow often remind us of the value of the present moment. And that is one of my favorite things about being a hospice volunteer. The flow of joy doesn't run just one way. I always try to provide openness and optimism and goodness for the patients that I come into contact with, and in turn they imbue a beautiful sense of meaning, of fulfillment. Now, so often in the past I have felt starved of truth, but there is no shortage of that in the interim hospice programs that I have been a part of. So now those pangs have been replaced by a beautiful bounty of, as I said, meaning and fulfillment. I am so thankful for this opportunity and just really happy to be a hospice volunteer.
Friends all gathered round, something I would say. What brings us together here has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside. Strangers are as family and loneliness can't hide. You must give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. I've walked these mountains in the rain. I've learned to love the wind. I've been up before the sunrise to watch the day begin. I always knew I'd find you, though I never did know how. Like sunshine on a cloudy day, you stand before me now. So give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. So give yourself to love. Love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to tears and laughter, and give yourself
It is our hope that your heart has been opened in this time together, and that you remember that the Interim Hospice Bereavement Program exists solely to provide comfort and support to families and loved ones. Should you have a need, please do reach out, and it will be our pleasure to respond. May all things be made well.